you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Like, very much for the days of our airlines.
Was the Ijo country at the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic education such as government college to Delhi and
go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, some camp, you don't compensate everybody. But some of
generation sometimes. Today our focus will be in the style of J.C. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his poem Akmo Dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. With too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. After some of these earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of the dead lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet. Well, African Center for Community and Development engages in agriculture. We raise fowls, we hatch them, we produce eggs. It is an attempt to relate to the society's need for protein-based products, and so far it's been reasonable because we are doing a lot of specialized services. The fowls lay eggs that are fertilized and we hatch them, and the possibility of developing this project into a bigger project that can house many more incubators and serve a wider range of the society is very possible, and also to grow our own fowl feed. So this project is aimed at alleviating poverty in that it employs some Cameroonians, as well as it also helps those who are having difficulties or poor access to proteins to get it at a cheap rate. It also tries to develop species that are resilient to our natural conditions here. So we generally hatch fowls locally called pantalon, counu in French, and in order to supplement the markets for the agri fowls that we normally find. So this is just an introduction, and we hope that with us we can together march ahead to make this organization more strong in the area of agriculture and the raising of birds. These are our quails. They lay us eggs. We hatch some of the eggs, and we also sell the quail eggs to the population. That is like using them for healthy dietary supplements, as well as for curative purposes. And we hope to also expand on this in order to reach a bigger aspect of society. And here you can see our food base here, and it can be used for layers, for growers, and for starters as well. And we are hoping that with time it is also going to expand with a vision for this section of African Center for Community and Development. Here you can see a section of table birds. They are quite impressive, and We think that they can really be of help to the society, and we feed them very well, and the accident speaks for itself. And while we use incubators most of the time for hatching, we still have hens that are capable of hatching traditionally in order to diversify our source of day olds as well. And here you can see our special resistant species, the pantalons, the cool news. Yeah, some are called pantalons because of the fact that feathers grow on their legs like trousers. And cool new, roughly translated into English, is those that have necks without feathers. And we also have a mixture between the species here, and in a way we are trying to develop these species that are also giant species of fowls, so that they can provide more meat to households around here. And we hope to collaborate with other organizations to make sure that the project is achievable. And this is the poultry farm of the African Center for Community and Development, and it seeks to produce eggs at cheap rates to local communities, and also to produce fertilized eggs that can hatch meat producing species for the community in order to step up protein needs in this part of Cameroon. So you can see that the layers are mixed up with giant cock species. And these are newly hatched fowls at the African Center for Community and Development. They are supposed to be layers as well as special meat producing species. They're just a couple of days old, and where after this heating they will be introduced into cells and cages, and also the poultry in order that they can grow normally. That's a giant species. The essential thing is to vulgarize this kind of system in the communities in order to achieve sustainable development and improve access to proteins in a place where people also suffer from ailments and are vulnerable to diseases caused by diseases like malaria, tuberculosis, and HIV/AIDS. So agriculture is very important to us, and we think it's very important to the greater society, and we hope that collaborating with us with our various research-based programs and project management initiatives, you shall be able to get the best out of our services. Thank you very much for watching People, Places and Events and the African Center for Community and Development. It has been Arrey Ivo.
Thank you very much.
And you just listened to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry.
Thank you very much for your
This was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic emphasis as government college to Delhi. And
Go gather, destroy their food. Make food when they come. And that other camp, don't compensate everybody.
generation sometimes. Today I'm focusing on the side of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Akmo dancing.
It's someone that needs to be exploited.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. There are lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. You know, after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.